What's up and good afternoon. So this video is going to be a little difficult to make. I've had so many friends that I want to say I appreciate you. And I do love you. You have reached out to me over this past month trying to figure out what is wrong with me. And I have been giving you short answers. Or I tell you I broke one of my rules and I don't elaborate. I'm going to elaborate. So for those of you who have been through traumas in your life and you see what's going on with this Child Predator Protection Act, you'll know where I'm coming from, or maybe have an understanding of where I'm coming from. So a few months ago, I broke one of my rules in giving someone my number. I don't give out my phone number. You know, I have made bad decisions in my life, especially with my two ex-husbands. One is a schizophrenic, so it being married to him those few years, it kind of gave me some insight on mental health. And then the other one was just a complete idiot and ass to me because of my mom and her foolishness. As a child who was beaten and raped from the time I was 7 until the time I was 16, it is very difficult for me to trust people. It is especially even as an adult now, it is hard for me to have faith and trust in adults. Because the very ones who I thought should have protected me were the very ones who did nothing to protect me. They advocated on behalf of my rapist and my abuser. Yes, I take care of my abuser now. That's because of the person I am. And I struggle with who I am as a person every day. So a few months ago, I gave someone my number and I thought they were a decent human being. And I really thought they wanted to get to know me as a person. And I shared with them some very personal details about myself, my struggles, only to realize on December 16th that they were playing a game with me. They reached out to me on that Sunday and, asked me about my schedule. Everyone knows I have a complex schedule. I don't have a normal schedule. Reason being is because I advocate for the Innocence Project. And as some of you are well aware, I also have been a fearless advocate for Stand for Children for the past 20, almost 25 years. The reason why I started doing Stand for Children so early in my life is because I had no one to stand up for me. I had no one. And I look at myself in the mirror every day. And I feel like such damaged goods. I feel like someone who never was given a chance. Because like I said, from the time I was 7 years old, my mother's husband raped me. Y'all hear me talk about being impregnated at the age of 11, but you never hear me talk about how it started or how it ended. I won't share how it ended because the bastard is still alive. He's still alive. My mom pretty much lied to me. And after all these years, you would think that she would apologize and stop lying so much. But no, it just was another manipulative tactic. So now we have grown ass motherfuckers sitting here wanting to protect pedophiles and rapists who harm children. And I'm sitting here as an adult, almost 50 years old, looking back, feeling helpless all over again because Who's protecting these babies? I don't want to be here on this planet anymore and watch another child grow up and suffer the way I have and the way I'm still suffering. You want to enjoy life and you want to do things in your life, and then you think that someone is really, really wants to get to know you and wants to spend that time, and then only find out you were nothing more than a game to them because they had someone already who they wanted a life with. But they sat there and they played this game with you like you're a piece of garbage. And already you look at yourself as a piece of garbage, because why would anybody want you when some 45, 50-year-old man just had his way with you for so many years and you were a child and you couldn't do anything about it? But when you spoke out, oh God, when you spoke out, you had a bloody nose, black eyes, busted lips, and you had to hide. Sometimes you couldn't even go to school because you were so bruised up and so battered that you were ashamed. And then you go on and, you marry two people because they show you the least little bit of attention. And then you feel like, okay, well, I can go to school and I can better myself. And, this is it's gonna be okay. And then the first one turns around and beats the hell out of you because your mom tells them you are not going to school. You are actually going and having sex with some fat ass motherfucker who happens to be some preacher or something like that. So they believe her because, oh my God, why would you want to better yourself as a black woman? And why would you want to be educated when you're nothing more than a piece of garbage? So beat the hell out of me and choke slammed me. This is the first time I'm actually sharing all of these details, because I have friends who call and say, I need you. I need you here. And I'm going to tell you something right now. I fear, not feel, I fear for children because of what I see happening, what I've experienced myself. Some grow out of it. Some have the support they need and they get it past it. In almost 50 years, I haven't been able to get past it because nobody out there has ever taken time to learn me as an individual. I like life. Don't get me wrong. I just don't like life alone and being manipulated by people. That's why I said a few days ago, I'm never giving my number out again. I don't care how you portray yourself. I don't trust you. I don't trust anybody. I don't even trust my own damn kids because they thought that I needed to I can just get over it. Just get over what happened. And it's not as easy as everyone makes it out to be. It's not as easy as you think it is. Especially when you have a heart of gold and you're helping someone who has abused you and who has yet to take accountability or at least say, I'm sorry. There, you know about me. This Child Predator Protection Act can go to hell. And anyone that voted for this mess or didn't vote because you didn't think Kamala Harris was suitable, fuck you.